Hey guys, it's Sargaz. In today's video, I just want to talk about the Burning Crusade and what items are still going to actually be used from the classic iteration of the game. Right now it is November the 6th. We just got our Nax release update, so that's going to be for December the 3rd. So basically, in this part of the game, people are now going to be looking at what they're going to do to complete their classic experience, and a lot of people are going to be looking ahead, like the community has done kind of from the beginning since we've known about all this content. We just don't know exactly when it's going to be released. So what you find is a lot of people prepare ahead of time, and this is what I'm trying to help people do. And there are going to be a couple items that when we get into the Burning Crusade that are in the game right now that are super useful. The first one I want to touch on is this Elixir of Demon Slaying. So this doesn't really get used in Classic at all. The only time I've really seen it used is on a Kazak kill. If people are aware of that guy. And it increases your attack power by a lot on demons. 265 attack power is really good. It uses a ghost mushroom and a Grom's blood, and it only lasts 5 minutes. So what does that mean? That means that melee in TBC are going to be eating these like candy. Candy. Because even in TBC, 265 attack power is decent. The 5 minute time is really, really short. We're going to be able to look in the future at what type of bosses these will be useful for, but they will also still be useful for leveling because a lot of the mobs that we're going to be killing are going to be demons. And so you can expect that these are going to go up in price a lot. Now, what does this mean about farm? Well, one of the best places in the game to get ghost mushrooms and Grom's blood is going to be Dire Mall East. And so I think that at the end of Classic, we will see a ton of people still running in Dire Mall East. I think in TBC, we will still see a lot of mages in Dire Mall East doing Lasher Farm, picking the herbs themselves, and going after these herbs because there are a lot of ghost mushrooms and Grom's blood in there. Maybe they're not doing the lasher farm, but they're definitely going in and picking them. I do it on my rogue. Those herbs are still going to be very useful, and I actually believe that they're going to go up in price just because there's going to perceivably be less people farming it. I just think in actuality that won't be the case. Alright, and then also, people are super familiar with free action potions. This is a big duh. There isn't really a way to nerf this unless you nerf the time on it, but, immune to stun and movement impairing is immune to stun and movement impairing. You can't really change that too much, and so these are going to be used a ton in TBC still. So people are still going to be fishing in Classic, and you really don't leave a lot of the Classic content until you get to Wrath. People are still coming here doing. I mean, the first raid is in Karazhan, so you're still going to be on that content relatively for that stuff. A lot of things do get nerfed, but these two potions in particular are going to be widely used, and you're really going to want to repair. You're going to want to prepare for that, especially if you're melee, because both of these are very melee focused. That's all I wanted to talk about today. Just keep those two potions in mind when you're thinking about the end of your classic grind here. Say you're prepared for Nax, you've got all your consumes. If not, you should probably focus on that. But a lot of people are going to get burnt out. The game's going to end very quickly, in my opinion. I don't think there's going to be as many Atishas as people think because it's going to be 3 months before you can get one of those, most likely, if the drop rate is what it is. And I think a lot of classic guilds are going to burn out before they get to that point. Some won't, some will go into the TBC content, and that's what I intend to do. So these things are definitely on my mind at the moment. Thank y'all for watching. I plan on posting more of these in the future going into TBC. I'm very excited about the next iteration of the game and the current raid content that we're about to experience, and I hope you are too. Thank you.